It's funny, Pastor was talking about Humpty Dumpty about a Sunday or two ago. And it reminded me of the song that I learned when I was coming up. And the song is called The Mender. And there's just a little simple verse, but it says, I'm reminded of a story of a man who sat on the wall. This old man had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men could not put this fella back again. But I know one who can mend the broken heart, turn a life around. The lost can now be found. Said I know one who can put the broken pieces together again. Jesus Christ, the mender of all men. Whatever you've gone through, if your life has been like Humpty Dumpty and you've had a great fall, and it seems like all the things you've tried, all the things you've gone through can't put your life back together again, there is a God who loves you. There is a God who can take the worst and build it for His glory and your benefit. So that when someone sees you, they'll be like, my goodness, is that really you? This Jesus you talk about did that? But the key to it all, saints, is not being offended. The key to it all is why God is in the process. You know that grilled cheese sandwich, if it could talk, probably didn't like the fact that my grandmama was putting it. That grilled cheese sandwich wants to be a grilled cheese sandwich. Let's just go with that assumption. And let's just say it didn't like the way I was cooking it because I went, but that grilled cheese sandwich said, hey, cool down, slow it down. Grandma may have it on 4, but look at me, I'm golden crisp when she's done. And you're not crying when you eat it. I'm not burnt. I got a nice color to me. And I'm going to maximize my taste if you let me go through the process. You may have to wait another minute or two for that to long. So yeah, you might fix yours in 2-3 minutes because you got yours like pow. But now it's crusty and burnt. But if you let me stay for 5 more minutes, if you let me take just a little longer with you, I know it burns and I know it's uncomfortable, but if you let me spend just a little bit more time with you, I'll make you the best grilled cheese sandwich you ever been had. You ever been had. I went to West Point. Did y'all hear me say that? My point is this, is that if you're willing to allow God, to whatever the process in you, to allow Him to do what He wants to do in your life, and trust Him that it is for your good, the extra 5 minutes you spend in that skillet might be the difference between, and it might be the difference between you receiving your sight again, just like the blind man. It might be the difference for the breakthrough in your life you never thought. All of us have had people that thought we wouldn't grow up and be much of nothing, me included. But God said, I've taken all that shame and made you into a vessel fit for my use. And He's still working on me. But if He does it for me, He can most certainly do it for you. Don't be offended. Hang in there and let God have the process. I love you all. Thank you.